Alright, hello everybody. Today I'm going to be making a video on how to get a pet like this glowing deathclaw here to be around in your base. So the first thing you want to do is you want to have the perk card in Charisma, you want to have the perk card Animal Friend or
They said
Wasteland
waking from a
Whisperer.
deep sleep could
You
be
don't need both of them,
disorienting.
but it definitely helps if you
This
do
is
have both of them, and they
unreal.
don't need to be fully
Or
leveled up, you just need
surreal.
level 1 for both of them. Okay, the second thing you want to do is you want to find a random encounter event, which the one that I go to at most and most popular is a lake with a crashed vertibird in the center of it. And areas like these will have random encounters that could include pets you can get or random enemies like these alien invaders. Yeah, enemies can spawn here, pets. Something you do want, there's more than one random encounter event. This is just one of them. There are others. For instance, there's one over here at Cranberry Glades to your right as soon as you spawn in. There's one a little bit south when you spawn at this location. But here it's probably, I suggest going here because it's the easiest. The only problem is there's not actually any locations that you could fast travel to that are completely near. The closest place you could fast travel to is this Fisher site right next to Vault 79. So what you're going to do is when you find a pet that you can tame, it has to be by itself, and it has to be an animal of some kind. It can't be an humanoid enemy or humanoid NPC. It has to be an animal. So like a Deathclaw, a wolf, Mirelurk Kings even. What you want to do is you want to crouch, you want to aim your weapon at them, and it'll give you the prompt to tame them, and you will tame them, and they will head to your camp. Not every random, there's not going to be enemies or animals that spawn here every time. Sometimes you'll just get a little couple of mannequins surrounding a locker, or you might not get anything at all. But you just hop servers and come back again. Usually what I did to get my pet is I just put a secondary camp nearby and just fast travel to that over and over again until I found a Deathclaw. And then it will go to my camp up there, and then you want to switch over to your main camp. And what you want to be careful about is that it will glitch when it tries to switch over to your camp. There's a couple possibilities. It could change change variation of the animal. Like my Deathclaw that I got was a level 50 regular Deathclaw, but when I changed it over to my main camp and it spawned over there, it turned into a level 100 glowing Deathclaw. So it can change variation. Sometimes it can just disappear entirely. Sometimes it just will only stay in the camp that you have nearby, or the camp that you had set up first when you tame the animal. Now, another tip I do want to mention is that to tame an animal, it has to be lower or at half your health. Not health, level. It has to be lower than half your level or half your level. This is glitched, which is why I'm able to have a level 100 glowing Deathclaw. But when you switch over, they will glitch sometimes, and I have heard that there is a chance that they will come back as legendary pets. Now, what you do want to do is you want to make sure that you move your camp, which is this thing, onto a flat surface in your camp. Don't just place it on the ground, because there's a chance that when your pet tries to spawn in when you load in your camp, it can die from fall damage. So what you want to do is put it on something flat like this rug, a foundation, wood or concrete works, or like a shelf or something, so your pet doesn't die. And don't be alarmed if your pet doesn't spawn in at your camp immediately when you join in on a server. It's just glitched again, so you will have to just leave the server and then join another server, and it should spawn in a couple of seconds. It may be a different variation again, but it's just a weird thing like that. And oh, I do want to mention, other players cannot kill your Deathclaw or your pet as long as you are not in combat with them. So they can't just walk up to your camp and shoot them and kill them. They have to be in combat with you to be able to actually kill this enemy. So, if you want to get a death claw, most death claws over at the random encounter location will spawn at level 50. So, if you do want a death claw, you would have to be at most level 100. Or at least, not at most, at least you would have to be level 100 to be able to get a death claw. And then it doesn't matter what level you are, because when you switch camps they could just end up glitching into something like this. But yeah, that is how you get pets in Fallout 76. See you next time.